The three ninjas, or three ninja for all the grammar Nazis out there, are brothers named Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum. Rocky is the serious leader of the group, Colt is the fiery hothead, and Tum Tum just basically eats a lot of garbage. I mean, he has a strict ninja code about his body being a temple, and yet he ingests nothing but processed sugar. Of course, I guess substitute candy with Taco Bell, and that's basically me as a child, minus any kind of physical activity. The boys spend every summer with their grandfather, Mori Tanaka, who trains them in the art of ninjutsu. I'm not 100% sure what they're training for, because they don't enter any karate competitions, and their ninja code prevents them from using any of their badass ninja moves anyways. My best guess is that they're training to murder their grandfather. From what I can gather, it's kind of an if you kill him, you become him type situation. I mean, they're chucking throwing stars at an old man. If he misjudges one backflip, then he's in for a world of hurt. The three ninjas' father is FBI agent Sam Douglas, who's going after the ruthless arms dealer slash ninja, Mr. Snyder. I love how in normal everyday life, ninja stuff never comes up, but in a movie about ninjas, absolutely everyone else is a ninja. Maybe it's because I'm from the Midwest and there aren't a lot of ninja opportunities available for aspiring ninjas. We definitely don't have a lot of docks and cargo ships, which seem to be prime ninja locations. So the deal goes south and Snyder is able to escape because this is a children's movie about ninjas. So of course the FBI can't catch Snyder because of all the dope ninja moves he can do. They don't train you to fight gods at the academy. So Snyder is a fugitive from justice being hunted by the FBI, so naturally he just drives around in a limo conspicuously filled with ninjas. Also, Snyder seems like the kind of dick who would force his goons to dress as ninjas and then refuse to turn on the AC in the limo. And do they have to be dressed like ninjas 24/7? I mean, it's broad daylight, so at this point they aren't so much ninjas as they are grown men wearing pajamas out in public. Snyder is just there to make a business proposition with Tanaka, but since they're ninjas, they have to have a frickin' ninja battle first. It seems to me that you would only attack someone with a sword if you fully intended on murdering them with said sword. The three ninjas don't know that this is how rogue ninjas conduct business, otherwise it'd be perfectly reasonable for the boys to defend themselves with deadly force. I mean, they don't have to, because Snyder's ninjas suck so bad and are unable to counter even the dumbest ninja moves. I don't know anything about physics, but would that really make the kick more powerful? Alright, let's say that worked because the ninja tripped over an exposed root or something. He should then be able to immediately get back up. Did that move really manage to render an adult unconscious?
It's your son-in-law, Sam Douglas. Get him off my back for a couple weeks.
So is Agent Douglas the only FBI agent on this case? What would getting him off the case solve? Would the FBI just forget about you all of a sudden? Dummy. So Tanaka refuses and then decides it's time to ramp up the ninja lessons. He demonstrates on a practice dummy the few places on the body that when hit will render the foe incapacitated. These are such precise locations that a strike half an inch above or below the pressure points will be ineffective. That is all except the last spot, the testicles. You should just start with the testicles. I mean, all three of the ninjas are at perfect testicle mashing height. I think just a concentrated assault on the genitals would shut down even the most hardcore ninja. I know that for me personally, if someone is just wailing on my coin purse, my first instinct is to try to remove myself from that toxic situation.
I want you to snatch those three little kids and hold them as insurance. Douglas doesn't dare touch me if I've got his kids.
Snyder decides that his only course of action is to kidnap the three ninjas, thereby making Agent Douglas less likely to go to the ends of the earth to stop him. Of course, in order to kidnap the children of an FBI agent, you're going to need someone who's trained and disciplined and finds solace in the shadows. Or, you can get three stoner burnouts to do it. It's not like Snyder has any ninjas at his disposal or anything. The boys, meanwhile, are riding their bikes to school with their neighbor Emily when she runs afoul of some street toughs and has her bike stolen. Since this is a movie about ninjas and how awesome ninjas are, Rocky and Colt naturally settle this in the most ninja way possible. Basketball game at recess. Oh, 12-year-old dunking from the free throw line? So we just don't care about anything anymore? Is that it? No? Just giving up on all reason? Okay. Just checking. So that night the kidnapping plot gets underway. Fester and his goons easily subdue the boy's babysitter and then proceed to eat pizza before continuing to kidnap the children. The three ninjas have ample time to escape the house and call the police, but instead they decide to fight three grown men with guns so that they can prove to their father that they should be able to continue their ninja training. It's as dumb as it sounds, especially when they decide to home alone the situation. They devise a series of traps that only criminals in a PG movie are unable to navigate, and then proceed to beat the living shit out of them. I'm sorry, but as an adult, I would like to think that middle schoolers would not be able to beat me up, no matter how much martial arts training they have. I mean, any kidnapper worth their salt would have killed one of the boys by now to keep the other two in line. That's just day one stuff. Instead, we get kidnappers who are able to be X-laxed in the middle of a kidnapping. It seems like they would have so much going on, with the kidnapping and all, that they wouldn't fall for such a dumb trick. But then again, this is a dumb movie.
Rocky? Rocky, is that you?
Come to the front door of my house right away.
What's going on over there?
Come over. It's important.
I'll be right there.
So it's the middle of the night and this dummy just comes over and lets herself in the front door. It's at this point that you just have to murder Emily because you can't have any more witnesses. But luckily the X-Lax finally starts to work and they're able to knock out Fester with a tennis racket. A tennis racket. I mean, maybe if you hit someone with the side of the tennis racket, but they're using that mesh part that hits the ball. That shouldn't hurt.
All right, Emily. No sweat.
Where is this cavalier attitude coming from, Emily? Why are you so cocky right now? You just had 3 guns pointed at your head. I wouldn't want to see you in a few hours when the adrenaline wears off and you start to exhibit some pretty serious signs of PTSD. I mean, I'm an adult and a car backfired the other day and I about shit my pants. It took about 15 minutes for me to calm my nerves enough so I could finish my crossword puzzle. And after all that, Snyder sent his ninjas in anyway, and they very easily kidnapped the boys. Almost seems like they should have just sent them in the first place. Huh. Weird.
Daddy Snyder took the boys.
Snyder's got a ship in the harbor.
I know. Berth 6.
So the FBI knows exactly where Snyder is, and they have for some time. Seems like maybe they should send a team in to stop Snyder and rescue the children, but, the agents don't know karate, so they would just be kind of useless against a boat full of people that do know karate. So I guess the only option is send an 80-year-old man in silk loungewear. A ninja is supposed to live in the shadows, not create a giant ninja-shaped shadow by standing directly in the path of a freaking searchlight. Also, these ninja are just carrying assault rifles now. Kind of destroys everything that a ninja stands for. But whatever. Ooh, here we go. A sub-boss battle before the final boss. Oh, what? Come on. Is there one decent ninja on this whole boat?
Grandpa! Hold it! He's friends with that Snyder guy. Grandpa, please, it's just us! Don't do it! Grandpa, no!
The emotional weight of this scene is kind of undercut by the boing sound effect. I mean, I guess you do have to add the comical sound effect since he did just murder someone in front of his grandkids.
We should run. We should hide. We should kick their butts.
No, you're surrounded by adults and you're small children. None of those should be viable options.
Don't you remember what Grandpa said? Everything around us can be our friend. Are we gonna go make the friendly door open? Hey, Mr. Door, how you doing? Will you be my friend and open up for me?
Guess what? You're not helping, Colt. Oh, and of course, an international arms smuggling ring would have to culminate in a one-on-one ninja battle. And in true ninja fashion, Grandpa wins the match by shoving jelly beans in Snyder's mouth. And that's it. Snyder just has slightly more jelly beans than you would want in your mouth at any one time. And then the FBI shows up and movie's over. All right. You can go now. Bye.